So, hey viewers, now this video I'm making, you guys can totally skip this video. This video is supposed to be an essay video for my professor, so you guys can totally skip this. This is strictly for my professor. You guys do not have to watch this video. You can watch it on your own interest, but I'm most likely going to delete this video after my professor watches it and gives me a grade on it, because I'm not really good at essays and I'm better at talking in front of the camera than typing everything down. So, this video I'm going to talk about the trash I've been throwing away, for a whole entire week and what it technically says about me in general. And that's true, because you can learn a lot about someone just by looking through their trash. Now, that's kind of gross. No one really wants to do that, right? Nishimura, that's just kind of gross, going through people's trash and finding, interesting but weird things about them. You never know. But yes, so I have made a list. I do not have the list with me right now, but, I do remember a lot of the things I've been throwing away. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you straight up, Nishimura, I did not make a list. I do remember the things I throw away, and I didn't technically throw away a lot of things, really, But yes, so let's start off with the number one thing I've been throwing away a lot lately is I tend to throw away a lot of tissues. I tend to use a lot of tissues and throw them away. Now, technically, this doesn't really say a lot about me, but, what it says is that, I sort of don't sleep comfortably. That my doctor has told me that the reason why I've been, I sneeze a lot in the morning, or I have a lot of runny noses in the morning, it's because I tend to sleep really uncomfortably when I'm in bed. And that's true, because I tend to toss and turn and whatnot. So if I have a significant other, if I'm sleeping with someone, that's going to be bad for them, because I'm going to be rolling around in bed, kicking and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the main reason why I tend to throw away a lot of tissues or use a lot of tissue. And most of the time I'm really, I'm allergic to dust, and my room is very dusty. So that could say that, I don't technically clean my room a lot, which is a bad thing, and that's gross. But yeah, I'm really allergic to dust. So, I start sneezing when there's a lot of dust around and whatnot. And dust is always everywhere, Dust can be everywhere. So, yeah, I tend to sneeze a lot. And basically, yeah, that's what tissue says a lot about me. So you guys learn a lot about me already just by, knowing that I have allergies to, I'm allergic to dust. And that I don't sleep comfortably. Next up is, food. I throw a lot of McDonald's wrappers and junk food wrappers, soda cans, and that pretty much says a lot already, you guys. Because when I go to, school or go to college, mostly at, break time, I would go with my friends to go grab something to eat. And mostly we always eat something that really can fill us up, something that's quick, because we don't have a lot of time, because we got to get back to class right away. So mostly there's a McDonald's right near us, there's a Walgreens near us, there's a lot of restaurants near us, but I tend to go buy cheap junk food because it's cheap, it's quick, it's affordable, and I could say that I'm a pretty cheap person, and I really eat really unhealthy, and that is a really bad thing about me, that I tend to do that. I do that a lot when I'm at the mall, because I went to the mall this weekend and I decided to go to McDonald's instead of going to the food court. Food court, McDonald's, basically the same thing. They're both unhealthy. But, food court food costs us a lot more, so I tend to, move alongside to McDonald's, So, most of the stuff I've been throwing away is a lot of McDonald's and a lot of junk food wrappers, and I tend to eat a lot of snacks, when I'm in the house. I would always get, like, a piece of candy or not, and I have a sweet tooth. That says I'm, I love sweets, but also, like I said, I eat really unhealthy, and yeah, I tend to not eat a lot of vegetables. You guys don't know that. I don't eat a lot of vegetables, which is really bad. Next up, Mr. Nishimura. You did not see my unboxing video, but a lot of my viewers, saw that, and my viewers are still watching this video, then you already know that I already threw away a lot of packages this week. So I threw away about 8 packages, and, this says that I order a lot of things online. 8 packages is a lot right there. And yeah, I do order a lot of things online. And mostly the reason why I order a lot of things online is because, Amazon is pretty cheap. You guys know that if you order from Amazon, there's a lot of discounts and whatnot. And I tend to do that because most of the things I buy, I can get outside. I don't really need to go online and buy it because, besides my Retro Duo and the Batman game, I can get comic books and action figures and whatnot, all outside at malls, at, general like toy stores or whatnot, Target. You can get all those things there. But, like I said, I'm cheap, so I tend to go for discounted things, and that's who I am. I want to save money. I tend to not have a lot of money. That's why I said to you guys, I save my money up and I spend my money on, on these, things that I buy online. And yeah, I have a lot of packages coming in, and that's not really like, that good of a good thing too, because, it's just a lot of hassle. You guys have to wait and whatnot, and also packages can tell that I tend to, I don't like to wait, really. Because when I order something, I really want it on there. I just want it here right now. And guys can say that, okay, why don't you just go outside and buy it? Why do you have to be so impatient? It's because I'm so damn cheap, I'm so damn cheap that I just want to go order it online, and I have to risk waiting for the package to come. And yeah, not second thing, but the next thing I've been throwing a lot away lately is water bottles. Now, that could be a good thing because, I eat a lot of junk food, but it's a good thing that I, drink water. Yeah, water is very important. I like to drink water because I tend to talk a lot. You guys see me make these videos for you. I make a lot of reviews. And, I talk a lot, so my mouth gets really dry and my saliva gets dry and I need water. And, generally that's what we have around the house. I don't have a lot of soda around the house. And, yeah, I just feel like I need to drink water because it's healthy. And, I just need to have at least water in my system because, you can never survive without water, right? And, yeah, basically that's almost everything I've been throwing away. It's just junk food bags, packages, water bottles. I've thrown away receipts, yeah, and which, I've thrown receipts away from, like I said, I buy junk food from Walgreens and I keep the receipts and I have to throw away the receipts. So, what does this receipt say a lot about someone? Really nothing. You can actually tell you how much I spend, really. Like I said, looking at a receipt, you see the amount of money I spend on junk food and, McDonald's is not a lot. I spend maybe a couple dollars, and I don't spend like $10 on, food in general or anything in general. But yeah, I also thrown away my test papers. Yeah, I have to admit that I also did throw away my test papers and some homeworks. Now, yeah, this can say a lot about someone because if you throw away test papers, what does it have on the test papers? Your grade. And I'm going to tell you flat out, Nishimura, yeah, I did not do good on one of my tests for math, and I got like a D, and I threw it away. This could say that I'm not really good at math, or I just didn't really study at math or whatnot, and for me throwing it away could just mean like that I really don't care. That I could actually learn from, the test paper and do better on the next quiz or do better in math. And generally speaking, I could do that right now. Why did I throw it away? I don't know, because maybe I just didn't like looking at the paper. I didn't like looking at my grade, because generally feeling, when you feel bad that, you got a grade. I felt bad that I got a D in math, and I was like, God, I don't want to look at this paper. So, what I just did? I just threw it away, because, who wants to stare at your failure constantly? You don't want to look at the F paper or D paper and be like, I failed. And then, you look at the mistakes you made, and then, it makes me feel really bad. I feel like, oh my God, I could have done better, Like, that just shows that, I just don't like failure. In general, I don't really like failing and whatnot. So yeah, that's about it. Most of the things that I've been throwing away is just generally all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully, Nishimura, you like this essay video, hopefully you found this interesting, I guess, about, looking or wondering what I throw away, for trash in general. Hopefully you like this, and hopefully I get a good grade. If I don't, then at least I tried, right? So yeah, so I guess I'll talk to you later, Nishimura, or see you later tomorrow in class, actually. So, bye.